Hi everyone, my name is Dan and welcome back to our channel. Thank you for watching the previous video. If you haven't, the link will be down below. Also, today we are going to be learning 4 motion title character introduction techniques. These are very simple techniques that you can use in your short videos, documentaries, or any other thing that you might need to show a character or something new. So we're going to do everything on Adobe After Effects. So the first example, it's something really simple. We're gonna have a shape and a text layer coming, and then they should leave. And then the second example should be 2 shapes which come with a text, and then they should leave. And that example that we're going to look at is something a little more clean, a little more subtle, and something that looks very professional and disappears like that. And the fourth example we're going to look at is something more fashionable also, and something which is kind of appealing to the eye. So let's watch it again. Sorry, I had deleted one of the layers, just like that, and then it slides right to left. So that's it. So to do the first example, we're going to open a new composition and call it title 001. Add it. I'm going to drag the video layer right here and mute it. And then right now we're going to increase the size right here and then add a text. So these are 2 guys. One is called Bensiko and the other one is called Wanjiru. The font we're going to use is a Quicksand. Yes, Quicksand, something very subtle. Using the text tool, you can do it like that. Okay, we can reduce the kerning just like that and then put it right here. Having done that, we have to click somewhere random. Make sure you haven't clicked on any layer. Okay, I'd like the text to look just like this one, so I'm going to copy the font itself. Fine. Sorry. So you're going here, you're going to copy the same thing. Okay, now we're going to add. Make sure you click somewhere random and then come back and add a text, and add a shape, just like that. Make sure the shape layer, you can collapse everything here by pressing U. Make sure the shape layer is below the text layer, just like this. Okay, we want a shade of gray, 51, 57 and 50. That looks better. So while holding shift, you can click on both the layers and press P so that you can have the position keyframes, and take these keyframes a little bit to the right so that we want these as the final destination. And then while here, we're going to take everything to the left and let's play it. That's it. Very simple to do. And then you can make everything also exit with the same style. By this, you can control copy to copy the keyframes and control paste to paste them. Make sure the last keyframe is the first one and the first keyframe is the last one. So I'm going to take this one right here. I'll do the same here. Control V, Control C, Control V, and then I'll take it right there. And then I want the text to live just before the shape. By doing this, I want them to be in a diagonal manner, and I also want the text to come just behind the shape. So I'm going to take the keyframes just like that so that you can have something like this and then like this. So when we play it, bam, looks very good and very professional, and then they leave. That's it. Now let's go to the second example. We're going to create a new composition, or we can actually delete everything here, which is kind of easier for me. Yes, we're going to start once again with a text layer, Bensiko, and 10, 0. Using the selection tool, make it the size that we want, reduce the kerning, double tap to correct anything. Yes, using the selection tool, put them where I want. And then right now we're going to add the shape layer, the two rectangular shapes. So make sure you've clicked somewhere random, come for the rectangle, come here and do like this. That's the first one. Press U to collapse anything right here, click somewhere random, and then come back once again and add another one. This time I'm going to make it reddish. Yep. Press U to collapse everything. Make sure the text layer is above everything else. And then you want the shape layers and everything. Using the hand tool, I can go right here. You want to make the shape layer that's beneath to have the same shape. So right now we have the anchor point. Let me show you. The anchor point for this shape layer is right here. So in case you press scale and you want to do it like this, it reacts according to this point. To avoid that, we're going to make sure we have selected on the layer, go to layer, go to transform, center anchor point. Right now if we try to do the same, it will be just like this. That's the advantage of doing that. Using the hand tool, I can come here. I want the shape layer to just fit the previous layer that was here. Yes, just like that. Press U to collapse everything. Now we are going to unzoom using the hand tool, just like this. We're going to select everything and then press P for position keyframes. Add the keyframes and take them somewhere here, and then you want to take everything to the left. Okay, once again, now we want to think just before we act. You want the text to come just after the shape have started coming in. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put everything in a diagonal manner, just like this, so that it comes like that. Let's watch. Yep. You can put the keyframes just closer by doing this. Hold shift while clicking on all the keyframes. Sorry. And then you take everything to our left. Let's play it. That's it. And then you want everything to live with the same fashion. So you're going to do what we did: control copy, control paste, control copy, control paste, control copy, and control paste. Make sure the first keyframe is the last one. Guys, do not forget this one. It has messed up my work and my workflow very much. So just like that, we can have the text live first, and then the shape, the first rectangle, and then the second rectangle. So when you watch everything, come just like that, stays for a little bit, and then it leaves. That looks very good. Now we're going to the third example. We're going to delete everything once again, and we're going to remain with the video. So with this one, you're going to take the text tool and type everything just at the middle, Bensico, and 10, and 100. Using the selection tool, I can move it. I can use the align tool to put everything just at the middle, and then use the character tool to choose a font that I like. I like a font just like I'm okay with this one. Then we can make it bold, just a little bit bigger. Yep. Using the align tool, can center everything just like that. Okay, so with this being like this, we want to draw a rectangle tool once again around this text, just like this. We want to make it now the gray one, 51, 57, 59. That's it. Make sure the shape layer is below the text layer. Press U to collapse everything. That's that. And then we want to add a scale keyframe for this one, and we want to add a position keyframe for this. You are wondering how this will work? Let's just watch. So you're going to add a keyframe on each. So at the shape layer we have the scale, and at the text layer we have the position. Please do not get confused at all. Take this at the very far, and then just a little bit. We want the scale for the shape layer to start at 0, getting like that. Want it to start at 0 like that. And then we also want the text layer to start from down towards up. So right now we're going to take it just here, and then you're going to also press T while holding shift to bring an opacity keyframe, so that here the opacity can be at the eventual place the opacity will be 100, but here it will be 0. And when you play everything, that's that. Let's put the keyframes nearer and here. That's it. Then you want to collapse everything, and then add the second description, which will be the one that will be showing the artist plus YouTuber thing. Artist plus YouTuber. So the font we're going to use is called Saint for this. Let's call it Saint. Sail. Oh, sorry, it's called Sail. I like the texture on it and how rough it looks. So that's it. Then you're going to add a rectangle also behind it. And then you can make the triangle a different color to make it a little bit different. Something like that. That's okay. Make sure you press U to collapse everything. Make sure the text lays above this one so that you don't get confused at all, because with After Effects it's so easy to be confused, and we want everything to begin somewhere and then end up here. So for this one, we're going to we can pre-compose these ones. Okay, and then we want to make sure we press P to bring our position keyframe, and also while holding shift you can press M. Okay, we cannot press M. We wanted this to be our final state somewhere here, and then we want it to begin somewhere at the top. We want it to go like this. Okay, we want something to go from there. So the last step in this one, okay, we need to cut the excess. Control Shift D. We delete this one on top. Make sure this one falls below everything else, so that if you play it, it will look like this. And then you can make everything also disappear once again. We can repeat the same style we used in all other videos. It comes like this. Control copy, control paste. Make sure the first keyframe is the last one once again. So let's see how it goes. It goes up. When it goes up, you want to cut it, and then you want to focus once again on these ones. We had a position, and then on the second one you had a scale. So again, you're going to copy the keyframes. Control copy, control paste. That is Control V, Control C, and Control V. Once again, Control C, Control V, and then make sure to invert and make sure the first keyframe becomes the last one in all of these. So let's see. Yes, something like this. So let's play everything. Starts like that. The other thing comes just below and then goes up again. Everything disappears. So you want to add a keyframe for the text layer for the opacity. Once again, you can copy and paste. Make sure the first keyframe is the last one. This is all you need to do. Very perfect. That's our third example. I hope you like it. I like it as much. Now we have the fourth example. It was kind of tricky, but it's manageable at the end of the day. Let's open a new composition, title 004. Sale. So we're going to add a new text. We're going to add the video footage once again. Make sure it's muted. And then we add the text and write once again Bensico and 100. It looks like a fairy tale, this text style or the font. That's why I love it. Okay, come here. I want to align it to be at the center. You can also make it bigger if you want to, and then realign it once again. So on this one, you want the text to appear from just below. Press P to bring our position keyframe. Take it just somewhere here and then drop it so that it can come here to here. Again, you want to add a mask to this one. The mask will be right here. Expand here and make the mask path the same. Using the selection tool, you can move it up. Yep. Press U to collapse everything. When you play it, it comes like this. When you put the keyframes together or closer, it looks like this. Now you want to add the description one. It was written artist plus YouTuber. Okay, we're going to change the font to be something like Quicksand. Okay, make it a medium, reduce the size, place it right here. You can also add a text. You can also add a rectangle just behind it. Okay, sorry, we need to click somewhere random before we come back here. Once again, we draw it just behind it. Yes, that's perfect. Make sure the shape layer is collapsed. Place it behind the artist and YouTuber one. And then you want to use keyframes once again. While pressing shift, I can select the shape layer and the text layer. Press P to add keyframes. Take the keyframes just somewhere in front. And then right here we can make everything come from 576. You can cut this part here, we don't need it. Also here we don't need it, so that can come just like this. Also you want to add keyframes for opacity by pressing T. On each one we add the opacity keyframes, and it will start at 0, and then while they come down we put everything at 100%. So let's watch it again, just like that, and the other one like that. You can also make them exit once again with the same style that I taught you. So it will be a matter of copying and pasting keyframes, and then eventually you'll get the hang of it. you're not getting confused, you can ask any questions on the comment section, and I'm very willing to answer and help everyone. And they'll disappear, they'll disappear. So once again, you want everything to exit in a very fashionable manner. Let's go up, press U to collapse all the layers and everything else. You want also the text to disappear. You can add an opacity keyframe, it's 100%, then make it 0, just like there. Let's play everything. Bensequendo Njuru, artist plus YouTuber, and then the text layer and the rectangle, they disappear, and then the text disappears. So okay, that's the 4 ways that today you could learn to introduce a character or anything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You can comment what you'd like me to do. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to smash this subscribe button, and see you next time.